Love can be hard to find these days.
Whoa.
Cupid isn't what he once
Whoa.
was. These troubles have sent a lot of people looking online for love these days. You know, places like Match, eHarmony, Craigslist. What, you thought I was gonna do a story on people finding sweet, beautiful love online? No! This is the story of the grossest personal ads on Craigslist. And believe me, there's a ton of them. Jumping right in, this guy in the first one knows he's being weird because he says it. This chump is seeking a gal who looks and acts like his mother. Somewhere Oedipus is happy because he's not the only one. Yeah, not so weird now, huh? This Craigslister continues on, saying he needs a woman to support him like his mom did, but also take care of him in other ways. You've made the psychology community very happy, son. This next guy might be Dudley Do-Right. He essentially says he's been waiting his whole life to save a beautiful damsel in distress from a madman that's tied her to railroad tracks or the like. Let's just hope he doesn't try to stage that himself. Here's a good one. In this misconnection post, this guy describes how a woman was eyeing him as he bought things for a date, like wine, a few other things, and condoms. And the turn? So he's looking to reconnect with this woman and says, "Don't worry, I still have the condoms." Smart. I mean, you never know. Well, he didn't use the condoms, but as a result, he now thinks he has the clap. Couldn't leave that out, huh? Well, at least he's honest. As for this next gentleman, he's interested in a woman's smarts. But remember, this is Craigslist. To find his perfect gal, he wants you to write an essay a week with a minimum of 1,300 words. Just what every relationship needs. Homework. This champion of shame wants you to tell your husband you're gonna be tied up. And he means it. He says he's gonna tie you up and there are no safe words to get you out of it. I'm sorry, you deserve what you get if you respond to that one. Or how about this guy who likes camping? How nice. How nice. Till you read how he wants to give you a 30-minute head start in the woods before he chases after you and adds, you don't want to know what happens when he catches you. Who wrote that? Jason Voorhees? Commuting can be an issue in some relationships. But this sport, who's looking for some kind of a World of Warcraft relationship, says the person needs to be from the same area. I know interborough relationships in New York can be a real problem. I don't cross the bridge. The misconnections seem to be the creepiest. Like this man who openly admits he fell in love with a girl by following her home from a bar one night and swears he's not a rapist. You know who would say something like that? Every rapist ever. There's even misconnections of guys trying to get girls who are being tucked into the back of a cop car, or they've just witnessed taking a dump in a parking lot. That's my gal, always pooping places. Shocker. Men will try to meet women under any circumstance. Which got me thinking, I may try a little experiment of my own. I posted my own ridiculous personal ad and just wanted to see if people would respond. Here's some of the highlights of that post. Ready? I'm sick of boys my age and their immaturity. I'm ready for a man. I've been STD free for about a month. I have a foot condition that causes odor and it's really not funny. Also, I love stuffed animals. My bed is covered with them and they're like people to me. And I'll also go into how I read my significant other's text messages, because all you have is trust. So I bet you're thinking, Pat, oh, you got no responses. You're wrong. Not even 20 minutes and I was getting responses from men looking to meet the gal who talks to stuffed animals with smelly feet. So I thought I'd test the same thing out of the women. There's just no way women would go for that, would they? Wrong again. It took a little while longer, but there was a girl who wanted to meet Mr. Stinky Feet. So what kind of a conclusion can we draw from all this? There's somebody for everybody. Or, dude, people are creepy. I'll leave that up to you. So despite getting a comment last week from the actual girl in the weirdo earwax commercial, I gotta give the top comment to DeLorean fan 81, who wrote, I'll stick to the knives that can cut through my chain link fence and still cut a tomato. Yes, because as a man, you want to know you can cut through a goddamn fence if you have to. Just remember, my favorite comment from each week gets a special shout out. Don't forget to come back for my long form video at the mid to late end of the week and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'm Patrick Jones. Bye-bye.